Weak Wi-Fi can ruin streaming, gaming, and video calls. Today, I'm ranking the 8 best Wi-Fi extenders and mesh systems of 2026, from budget plug-in extenders to powerful Wi-Fi 7 mesh networks for whole home coverage. Links are in the description and updated regularly. Let's get into it. Opening at number 8, the TP-Link RE600X. Smaller and less expensive than the RE715X at the top of this list, the RE600X makes a clear trade-off. Less performance and no support for 160 MHz channel width in exchange for the savings in both price and physical footprint. For buyers in smaller spaces or with more modest coverage gaps, those compromises are reasonable. You're getting solid Wi-Fi 6 extension capability at the lowest price on this list. For TP-Link router owners specifically, the RE600X earns extra consideration. Pairing it with a compatible TP-Link router creates a mesh-style network rather than a traditional extended network. That mesh configuration provides seamless device handoff between the router and extender rather than the separate network that standard extenders create, which requires manually switching connections as you move through your home. For buyers who want Wi-Fi 6 range extension at the lowest price on this list, particularly TP-Link router owners, the RE600X is the entry point. Number 7 is the Eero 6, the best budget mesh Wi-Fi system on this list. The dual-band Wi-Fi 6 system delivers solid coverage and speeds up to approximately 700 megabits per second, sufficient for high-bandwidth households running multiple simultaneous 4K video streams and high-speed downloads without the dropped connections and variable speeds that range extenders can create. The compact design is even smaller than the TP-Link Deco units above it on this list, making it genuinely discreet in living spaces. The Eero app setup is one of the most user-friendly network configuration experiences available. The entire system goes from box to working in minutes without requiring networking knowledge. For households where nobody wants to think about router settings, that simplicity is the primary selling point. The built-in Zigbee Smart Home Hub and Amazon Alexa support provide smart home integration that competing budget mesh systems don't include. For budget-conscious buyers who want the easiest possible mesh Wi-Fi setup with solid multi-device performance, the Eero 6 is the pick. Number 6 is the ASUS RPAX58. The A-Mesh integration is the key differentiator for ASUS users. Standard range extenders create a separate network with a different name that devices connect to independently. You manually switch between your main network and the extender network as you move. The RPAX58, paired with an ASUS iMesh router, creates a single unified network where devices hand off seamlessly as you move through your home. The experience of a mesh system without the cost of replacing your existing router. For buyers with existing ASUS routers who want to extend coverage with genuine mesh capability rather than a traditional extender, the RPAX58 delivers that outcome at a lower cost than purchasing a full new mesh system. For non-ASUS router owners, the TP-Link RE715X at the top of this list offers broader router compatibility at the same price tier. Number 5 is the D-Link Aquila Pro AI E30. And the D-Link ecosystem integration combined with 160 MHz channel support earns this extender its position for D-Link router owners and buyers who want Wi-Fi 6's full capability from their range extender. The 160 MHz channel width support is the technical specification that separates the E30 from the RE600X at number 8. Wider channels enable higher throughput when conditions support it. The E30 uses this capability to post competitive scores in throughput testing, delivering the Wi-Fi 6 performance that its specifications promise, rather than limiting it through narrower channel configurations. For D-Link Aquila Pro router owners, specifically those with the M60, the E30 creates a mesh network rather than a traditional separate extended network. That mesh integration provides seamless device roaming through your home without manual network switching, at significantly less cost than purchasing a complete new mesh system. For D-Link router owners or buyers who specifically want 160 MHz channel support from their range extender, the E30 earns its recommendation. Top 4 now, And the TP-Link Deco XE5 300 opens the mesh system tier, the best mid-range mesh Wi-Fi system we've tested. The tri-band Wi-Fi 6E system adds the 6 GHz band that Wi-Fi 6 dual-band systems don't have, providing a dedicated high-speed, low-interference band for the newest devices, while the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands handle the broader device ecosystem. The result in testing was impressive, speeds reaching up to 900 megabits per second with strong, consistent coverage throughout multi-story homes and capable handling of large device networks, streaming content, and taking video calls simultaneously. The access points are surprisingly slim, the most discrete units in the mid-range mesh category, easy to place in living spaces without looking like networking equipment. Compatibility with the broader TP-Link Deco ecosystem makes adding coverage later as simple as purchasing one additional unit rather than replacing the system. For whole home coverage in multi-story homes at a mid-range price without the premium of Wi-Fi 7, the XE5 300 is the pick. The bronze medal goes to the ASUS ZenWi-Fi ET9, the best upper mid-range mesh Wi-Fi system, and the pick that earns its position specifically by being one of the only mesh systems on this list that doesn't lock any features behind a monthly subscription. In an era where almost every networking product charges for advanced features through a subscription tier, the ZenWi-Fi ET9's full feature access without recurring fees is a meaningful differentiator. Parental controls, advanced network settings, and monitoring capabilities are all available without paying monthly. For buyers who've been burned by discovering that the features they bought a product for are paywalled, the ZenWi-Fi ET9's no-subscription approach is genuinely refreshing. For buyers who want premium mesh performance without subscription fees, the ZenWi-Fi ET9 is the pick. Number 2 is the TP-Link Deco 7 Pro BE63. The tri-band Wi-Fi 7 system, 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, and 6 GHz, is the generational upgrade that separates this from all other mesh systems on this list. Wi-Fi 7 enables multi-link operation across multiple bands simultaneously, delivering speeds and consistency that Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E systems can't approach for devices that support it. At close range, the Deco 7 Pro can take near full advantage of a 2.5 gigabit per second internet connection, the fastest internet tier that residential service commonly offers. The range performance is the specification that held up to real-world testing most impressively. Consistent high speeds suitable for multiple simultaneous users, streaming 4K video, and downloading large files at up to 100 feet from the nearest unit. For households ready to invest in Wi-Fi 7 infrastructure with current or planned Wi-Fi 7 devices, the Deco 7 Pro BE63 is the definitive mesh system recommendation. And the best Wi-Fi extender of 2026 is the TP-Link RE715X. The RE715X is a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 range extender that installs in minutes, works with any Wi-Fi 6 router, and delivers solid performance that holds up in real throughput testing. At 5 GHz close proximity, it delivered 410 megabits per second in our tests, genuinely useful speeds for the rooms and spaces where Wi-Fi coverage drops off. For TP-Link router owners specifically, pairing the RE715X creates a mesh network with seamless device roaming rather than a separate extended network, the mesh experience at range extender pricing. For buyers whose whole home needs coverage upgrading, the mesh systems at numbers 2 through 4 on this list are the better investment. But for the most common dead zone problem, one or two areas that existing coverage doesn't reach, the RE715X solves it at the lowest cost and effort on this list. Best overall Wi-Fi extender of 2026. Number 1. That's your ranked list of the 8 best Wi-Fi extenders and mesh systems of 2026. Links are in the description and updated regularly. If this video helped, leave a like and subscribe for more in-depth tech reviews. See you in the next one.